Which NBA team is the biggest loser? Well, it's definitely not my Boston Celtics, but there are 10 teams who have a chance at being that. What is going on, guys? It is Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I hope you're all having a great day. And as you see up on the screen, we have the NBA loser bracket for this year's eliminated teams in the 2023-2024 NBA regular season. And we're going to be simulating the loser bracket on NBA 2K24 to see which team is the best loser. I can't wait to get into it. And I know you guys are excited about this one. You like to see it every year. And by the way, I know my hair is a little wet. Just got out of the shower. But listen, man, we are grinding. The playoffs are coming up in real life. And so I combined the East and West standings for the eliminated teams. And the best team out of the eliminated teams with the best record was the Houston Rockets. So they'll get the 1 seed. And then we see the 2 seed Brooklyn Nets. We're going to begin in the opening round with the Hornets, Wizards, Spurs, Pistons. It should be a lot of fun. But like I said, these are the official 10 teams eliminated already in this year's NBA season. So I want you guys to comment down below which team you think is going to win this loser bracket. Every single series, best of 7, just like it is in the NBA playoffs. We're just giving the eliminated teams a second chance at redemption. And it would be fun if the NBA did this in real life and the winner gets the #1 pick, but we know that will never happen. That's why we have these 2K simulations here in Halftime Productions. And so without further ado, fellas, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack. The road to the NBA Finals of the loser bracket begins here in the opening round. So let the madness begin. Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Opening round action. We got the Wizards, we got the Hornets, and the winner of this series moves on to play the Houston Rockets. Right now, we are tied at 129 in overtime, and the Hornets have a series lead here on the road. So can they close out in 6, or can Washington force 7? Here is Bridges, gives it to Grant Williams against Kuzma, finds a slip opening, and he puts it in for 2. So the Hornets now lead with 30 seconds. These fans in DC on their feet. They don't want to see their team eliminated here in the loser bracket. This is the first series of the loser bracket, and we're going down to the wire. Overtime basketball. Kuzma the drive. Kuzma gonna step on Williams, and he answers back. How about this matchup? Grant Williams versus Kyle Kuzma. 13 seconds, tied at 131. Hornets a chance to win this series right here, right now, or we're gonna go to double overtime. Ball in the hands of Bridges. Screen from Richards. Here is Bridges. Now to Richards. Oh, the poster goes in. Washington down 2. Full court heave. It's off the mark, and it's the 8-seeded Charlotte Hornets will beat the 9 Wizards in 6 games. What a matchup here to begin this postseason for the loser bracket, as down go the Washington Wizards. And now we go to San Antonio. How about this? The 7-10 game is close. Wembanyama goes up. No, gets his rebound, jams it back in for the tie. It is a game 7, and that looked like Shaquille O'Neal. The Pistons were double teaming him, it didn't work. And now the winner of this game moves on to play the Brooklyn Nets in the second round. What a pass from Cunningham, but Wembanyama on both ends as he gets the rejection. Here come the Spurs in their break, a chance for the lead, behind the back. Sochan, he's got it, and this Spurs team is rallying right now in this game 7. They have all the momentum, 4 unanswered, and now the Pistons, can they answer back? They are now down by 2 with 33 seconds remaining. Here is Cunningham. He is 1-on-1 at their free throw line. Cunningham draws the double. Stewart drops it, gets it back though. Pistons tap it with the shot clock winding down. Spurs need one stop. Cunningham throws it away. The Pistons are falling apart, and the Spurs will get it. Still not over yet. 18.7 seconds remaining in this game. Free throw is up, it's good. This one to make it 2 possessions. Jones at the line. He's got them both. Right now, this Spurs team is on fire. A stop here would be the dagger. The Pistons, though, in desperation mode. Cunningham, the pull-up 3. That won't go. Rebound Wembanyama, and the Pistons will have to foul. And it looks like this game and this series will be over. So in Game 7, it is officially done. 110-116. The Spurs will beat the Pistons and advance on to the second round of this loser bracket tournament simulation. So the Pistons here, heartbreak on the road as Wembanyama carries them to a W. The opening round is over. We only had 2 games, and those 2 games were really entertaining games as we saw the Charlotte Hornets advance and the San Antonio Spurs advance. So now we have 8 teams remaining: Houston, Charlotte, Memphis, Toronto, Brooklyn, San Antonio, Utah, Portland. But guys, we're about to simulate this round here now on NBA 2K24. It's going to be a little interesting. How will the teams match up here in the Elite 8? Well guys, without further ado, sit down, sit back, relax, and let's continue here on this 2K24 simulation of the loser bracket. Let's go. The 3-seeded Utah Jazz will go into Portland and sweep the 6-seeded Blazers. So how about the Utah Jazz in this simulation? And so far, how are your guys' brackets right now? Are any of your brackets busted? But anyways, in a sweep, oh man, look at that 3-pointer at the buzzer. That was a deep one, but it doesn't matter. Only if you're playing the spreads there, but the Blazers will fall in this game. I guess we can look at this one more time. It was kind of nice. We don't really see this in the simulations too often, but there we go. The Utah Jazz over the Blazers. And now up to Memphis. It is the Grizzlies trying to hold off and beat the Raptors in 5 games. They're up 3-1. Toronto trying to force a game 6. Barrett gets it quickly. 50 seconds remaining. Freeman Liberty. Oh, he puts it in. Here come the Raptors, now up by 1 point, and the Grizzlies, who will they go to down the stretch? Memphis, fans are on their feet. Here we go, 41 seconds, ball in the hands of Bane, 117, 116, here comes Bane, gives it up, Jackson, layup is good, a little 2-man game from the Grizzlies, and they will regain the lead once again, but Toronto comes the other way with 30 seconds, they have 1 timeout, and they're going to decide to use it, so after the timeout, they will have it down 1 with 30 seconds to go. Who will Toronto go to? Their season is on the line. 22 seconds, 10 in the shot clock. It's Barrett around the screen. Barrett goes up, gets bumped. No, tip shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. How about Barrett? The rebound over Jaren Jackson Jr. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Toronto still in life. Here is Quickly around the screen. Quickly for the lead. Bang! Emmanuel Quickly with 5 seconds. No timeouts for Memphis. 2-1 to win the series. No! Toronto holds off in Game 5 to force Game 6 thanks to Quickly. And the Raptors, what a win on the road to extend the series. Clutch shot from number 5. As now we go to Brooklyn, the Nets enter the tournament, but they will fall to the 17th San Antonio Spurs in 5 games. So how about the Spurs with Wembanyama? They hold off against the Pistons in Game 7 last round, and now they're on the Final 4 after beating Ben Simmons and the Nets. And now we continue off this Elite 8 in Charlotte, the number 1 seed of the whole entire loser bracket tournament. The Houston Rockets will end up beating the Hornets in 6 games. And guys, the Rockets were so close to the playoffs in real life, but now here in this loser bracket, they are on their way to the Final 4. And so we saw Toronto win Game 5 by a quickly 3, and they end up coming back from a 3-1 deficit to beat the Memphis Grizzlies. So how about Toronto? Grady Dick led the way in Game 7, and the Raptors will end the Grizzlies season in the loser bracket. And so we are down to 4. We have Houston, Toronto, San Antonio, and Utah. Is anybody's favorite team still in this loser bracket? Let me know down below. But man, them Houston Rockets are going to be tough to beat. And the Spurs as a 7th seed all the way now into the Final 4 with 2 straight victories. So Final 4 teams remaining of this loser bracket. Which 2 teams will advance to the NBA loser finals? Well, it's going to be fun to see. So guys, without further ado, let's continue the simulation right now on NBA 2K. So here we go. Final 4 action in Toronto. It's a Game 6, and the number 1 seed, the loser bracket Rockets, are down by 1, and they are also down in the series as Van Vliet misses their go-ahead jumper. Under a minute to go in Toronto. Here come the Raptors. Ball in the hands of RJ Barrett, and Toronto is still going to get to the loser bracket finals. 48 seconds. Screen from Olynyk. Barrett has a lane. The jumper. Oh, he blew it. RJ Barrett, no good. 40 seconds. Here come the Rockets. Smith, good with the poster and a little bit of flex over Olynyk. And now the Rockets are a 1-point lead. They are trying to force 7 and go back to Houston. Barrett just missed a moment ago. He has it. 30 seconds. Houston's trying to play some defense. Barrett in the paint. Loses his dribble. Barrett up and under. It's good with his right hand. 25 seconds. Toronto is 1 stop away from a potential NBA Finals. Here we 20 seconds. Van Vliet has it. Who will they go to down in the stretch? I mean, I think I'll go to Jalen Green or Van Vliet, as here's Van Vliet the drive. Oh, gets fouled from Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk, not a good foul there at all. So that sends Van Vliet to the line with 14 seconds, where he connects on the first one. This, though, is the one that gives him the lead. Fred Van Vliet, free throw. He's as clutch as ever. Timeout Raptors. They're down by 1 with 14 seconds. This building is anxious. Here we go. One stop in the Rockets for 7. A make here. The Raptors will win the series. Here's RJ Barrett with 6 seconds. Barrett, the screen from Olynyk. Barrett to Olynyk. To Quickly. With 1, he fires. Puts it in. Quickly does it again. Unbelievable 0.2 seconds. And the Raptors have won the series. And they're going to the finals. Quickly did their last round against the Grizzlies, and he does it in the next round against the Rockets. This time he ends the season for Houston and upsets the 1 seed. How about number 5 in Toronto? And now on the opposite side of the bracket, it is Victor Wembanyama, who has led the 7-seed Spurs all the way to the finals, as they will beat the Utah Jazz in 6 games. How about the Spurs? They were close to losing in their first round against the Pistons, but now they have won another series to advance to the championship series as the Utah Jazz loser bracket season comes to an end. The NBA Finals for the loser bracket is here. We have the Toronto Raptors versus San Antonio Spurs. Man, how about Toronto and Emmanuel Quickly? What a run they are on right now, as well as the Spurs as a 7 seed all the way here in the 7 series championship. Well, guys, if you predicted this, let me know down below. If you're a fan of either of these teams, congratulations, you made it this far, but there's still more work to do, as we're going to simulate the loser championship here on Outside Productions. So Toronto versus San Antonio, who's going to be the champion? Well, let's find out. The 2 best words in sports, Game 7, and that's what we have here in the loser bracket finals. It is the Raptors, it is the Spurs going at it in a winner go home for the championship. Quickly is still on fire. I mean, he's having the simulation of a lifetime. Reminiscence of DeAndre Bembry, if you guys remember him in the simulations. And the Raptors with 45 seconds have a 2-point lead. I haven't seen anybody this crazy or cooking this much in a simulation ever than Emmanuel Quickly is right now. But Wembanyama a chance to get some get back to tie the game. 1-on-1 against Olynyk, and he misses the jump hook. Olynyk with some great defense. Here comes Toronto up by 2. They can hold it and get the dagger. About an 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grady Dick has it. Back to Quickly. If I'm the Spurs, I'm double teaming him. RJ Barrett, the bunny. He blew it. RJ Barrett, no good. 10 seconds. Spurs have life. Down 2. 7 seconds. Here they go. Wembanyama in the paint. It's good. And we are tied at 1-1 here in Game 7 of the finals. Toronto still with a chance. Full court. No good. Wembanyama ties with man. RJ Barrett should have sealed the deal with that layup. Anyways, though, we got overtime in Game 7 of the loser bracket. Still anybody's championship to win. In overtime with 44 seconds, Spurs are down by 2. They inbound, the jumper is good. San Antonio ties it up at 111, 40 seconds. I mean, what a championship game right now here in Toronto. Dick the other way, Raptors looking for the lead. Grady Dick, blocked by Wemby. What a rejection from Wembanyama. Spurs the other way, and now they have an opportunity to take the lead. If I'm the Spurs, I'm going right to Wembanyama in the paint. As here is Jones, 19 seconds as they go to Wemby in the post. Wembanyama missed it, gets his rebound. Oh man, that's a body. Olynyk gets the ball stuffed on his head. But more importantly, the Spurs lead with 10 seconds. Here comes Toronto, championship on the line. 6 seconds, Quickly is open. Bang! Are you kidding me? That's 3 series in a row. Spurs have one more opportunity, and it's off the mark. The greatest performance in Outside Productions playoff simulation history goes to Quickly as the Raptors win the finals and the loser bracket. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen anybody do what Emmanuel Quickly has done in today's simulation. I am just at a loss for words. And for the Spurs, how do you not double team him? How do you leave him open right there? And it's a heartbreak for San Antonio as Quickly holding up the trophy, and the Toronto Raptors according to this simulation, are the best team eliminated from the 2024 NBA playoffs, and he is your finals MVP. Well deserved. Anyways, fellas, thank you so much for watching today's simulation. I really appreciate all the support. I read all the comments down below. You are seriously all the GOATs. It is Halftime Productions. I'll see you in the next 2K simulation, and we out for today.